Hi everyone, my name is Muhammad Nabil bin Muhammad Nazri, metric number 313849. So for assignment principle of management, our group will present about our company, which is Kitaro Sendirian Berhad. Here are our team members. First, Muhammad Umar Hakim bin Shafidan, Selva Kumar son of Siva, Muhammad Nabil bin Muhammad Nazri, Tanzinin Nurizlin Batrisha binti Hafizi, and Ahmad Safawi bin Ahmad Safri. So little bit about our company background. Kitaro Sendirian Berhad is a social enterprise founded in 2025. The name Kitaro itself comes from the Malay word kita, which means recycle or renew, and the Japanese suffix ro stand for art or skill. So basically, we collect waste materials such as plastic, wood, fabric, and metal from local communities, factories, and municipal council. After that, we transform all the waste into high value and useful products. So the business operates through three main business components, which are eco-creation stores, scrap art museum, and educational workshop. Then the last one, our motto, nothing deserves to be wasted. Next is vision, mission, and objectives of Kitaro. Our vision to be Malaysia's leading social enterprise that redefine waste as a resource through awareness, education, and creating sustainable lifestyle product. Our missions to stimulate recycling and to promote a sense of environmental responsibility by innovative and creative ideas for converting waste materials into useful products to make a profit and establish a sustainable enterprise. Our objectives, first, to educate and engage communities to care for their environment through environmental awareness and creativity. Second, to lessen the amount of rubbish being sent to landfill by reusing materials that can be recycled into practical and beautiful objects. Third, to keep a business that you can go on running without relying heavily on additional funding. Fourth, to reinvest some of the earnings into environmental education and local development project. And the last one, to contribute to the local economy by creating green job opportunities and promoting eco-based entrepreneurship.
Good day, everyone. I am Selva, metric number 313841. For this section, I will be presenting the planning function of Kitaro Sendirian Berhad. Planning is extremely important because it sets the direction, goals, and actions needed for Kitaro to operate effectively as a social enterprise. In our context, planning begins with establishing Kitaro's first branch in Changlun, Kedah. This decision reflects the company's commitment to transforming waste materials into innovative and eco-friendly products. Through proper planning, Kitaro ensures that its products remains high quality while supporting long-term sustainability. The planning process also reinforces Kitaro's broader mission to create a cleaner environment and educate the people on recycling and upcycling. The planning section highlights several major goals that guides Kitaro's decision. First, Kitaro's aims to position itself as one of Malaysia's leading social enterprise in the recycling industry. This means the company is not only focused on making products, but also on reducing community waste and inspiring environmental responsibility. Another key goal is achieving long-term financial and environmental sustainability. Kitaro wants to operate independently without relying too much on external funding, while still protecting the environment through responsible waste management. Planning also emphasizes the importance of building partnerships. Kitaro believes that collaborating with government agencies, NGOs, schools, universities, and local councils helps strengthen its waste supply chain. These partnerships ensure that raw materials such as plastics, wood, fabrics, and metals are consistently available for production. All these goals guides Kitaro's actions so that the business can continue growing while fulfilling its social mission. Planning requires understanding the current reality, and Kitaro uses SWOT analysis for this. The company's strength includes expertise in waste sorting and recycling processes, as well as strong partnership with communities, councils, and educational institutions. These strengths ensure a stable supply of recyclable materials. However, Kitaro faces weakness such as high operational costs for machinery, transportation, and labor costs. Another challenge is that many people still misunderstand recycling, which leads to contamination of waste materials. On the opportunity cost, Malaysia's government is actively supporting sustainability initiatives, which means Kitaro can access grants or form partnerships with local councils. There is also an opportunity to expand product variety, such as eco-based compost soil, reusable bags, or upcycled home items. The threats include competition from larger recycling companies and fluctuations in global markets prices for recycled materials, which can affect profitability of Kitaro's Indian Berhad. In summary, the planning function also provides Kitaro with a clear roadmap from long-term strategic decisions to daily operational tasks. By setting strong goals, positioning itself effectively in the market, and understanding the internal and external environment of Kitaro's neighborhood, the company can sustain its operation and continue transforming waste into a valuable products. Planning ensures that every part of the organization works together toward a cleaner and greener Malaysia.
Okay, now I will introduce organizing in Kitaro Sendiran Berhad. Organizing involves determining the most effective way to categorize organizational components. It involves organizing a company staff, positions, and resources coherently and systematically. It enables Kitaro Sendirian Berhad to accomplish its objective effectively and efficiently. By organizing, each employee comprehends their responsibilities, the chain of command, and how their contributions align with the company's goal that transform waste into useful, valuable, and creative products. Kitaro Sendirian Berhad use the hierarchy organization structure. This organization shows clearly the arrangement of roles from top to bottom. Each position has specific responsibilities to support the company's mission of transforming waste into useful products. At the top of the Kirato company is Ahmad Safawi, the Chief Executive Officer. He provides the strategy, makes the long-term plans, and makes the decision in Kitaro. In the middle of the Kitaro company is Tan Xingning, the operations and production manager. She managed the staff for daily operation from production to delivery. She also managed all the materials needed for production. Silva Kumar, the marketing and community engagement manager. He promotes Kitaro's product through advertising, social media, and marketing strategies to get more customers. He also built relationships with the school and communities to spread awareness about recycling and eco-innovation. At the lower level of the Kitaro company is Patricia, the eco-creation store supervisor. She arranges the eco-friendly products and ensures the store runs smoothly. She also handles customer service, assistant customers, and answer questions from customers. Lukman, workshop facilitator who handles the workshop for students, community, and customers. Nabil, craft technician who design or repair eco products using recycled materials. He also prepare the materials like cleaning, cutting, and process materials like plastic, wood, and tin. In Kitaro Sendirian Berhad, organizational culture can be represented in Shen's three levels of organizational culture, which are artifacts, exposed values, and basic assumptions. Artifacts represent the most visible and tangible aspects of culture. These include the dress code, logos, office design, and formal structure observable within the organization. For instance, in Kitaro artifacts can be seen in the recycled art pits displayed in the scrap art museum and eco-creation stores like EcoShop. Even the company's tagline, "Nothing deserves to be waste," is an artifact because it is a visible statement that reflects what the organization stands for. Second is exposed value, refer to the organization's declared goal and philosophies of an organization. These values guide employee behavior and organizational decisions. They represent what the organizations claim to believe in, often shown through mission and vision statement, strategic plans, and official policies. For instance, Kitaro vision and mission clearly emphasize environmental protection, recycling, and creativity. Third is basic assumptions. Basic assumptions are the deepest and influential level of organizational culture. These are the unconscious beliefs and perceptions that employees accept as true and natural. For example, in Kitaro, a strong underlying assumption is that waste has value and can be transformed into useful product. Another example is staff members automatically sorting recyclable materials or brainstorming new use for discarded items because they truly believe in the company's sustainability mission. Next, in Kitaro Sendirian Berhad, organizational culture can be represented in four types, which are clan culture, adhokrasi culture, market culture, and hierarchy culture. Clan culture is friendly and feels like a big family that supports in the work environment. This culture focuses on teamwork, collaboration, and communication. Leaders are also seen as mentors who focus on building relationships rather than enforcing strict rules and make the employees feel a sense of loyalty and commitment. For instance, Kitaro shows the element of clan culture through its teamwork based on the environment. Staff members cooperate at community programs and product design sessions. Second is adhokrasi culture. Adhokrasi culture is focused on innovation, creativity, and risk-taking. This organization operates in a dynamic environment where its employees are encouraged to experiment and try new ideas. The characteristics also focus on adaptability and growth as leaders often act as visionaries who support innovative thinking. For example, Kitaro converting waste into creative and unique products. This culture in Kitaro helps the brand to remain innovative and relevant in promoting sustainability. Third is market structure. Market structure is focused on competition, performance, and achieving the goals. The main goals of the company are to maintain market stability, increase productivity, and reach the financial targets. For example, Kitaro's manufacturing business that sets aggressive sales targets, or a retail business that focuses on beating competitors in pricing and customer satisfaction in eco-friendly products. Fourth is Hierarchy culture. Hierarchy culture is a set of rules, procedures, and organizational structure that are clearly defined in the workplace. It focuses on controlling the organization by work is well organized so that the employee follows specific guidelines to maintain stability. The organization has a formal hierarchy, so the decision making flows through a well-defined chain of command from top to the bottom. In Kitaro, there are hierarchy charts, formal reporting lines, and standard operating procedures in the operations department show that some hierarchy elements exist to ensure safety and quality control.
My name is Ahmad Safawi bin Ahmad Safri, matrix number 313, axis 5, and now we talk about 4.3, which is leading. Leading is defined as motivation, directing and otherwise influencing people to work hard to achieve the organization goals. Kitaro's number height, leading is driving the social enterprise and ensure that employees like the craft technician and workshop facilitators are inspired to execute the mission of nothing deserve to be wasted. So moving on, I am going to talk about process perspective on employee motivation. So process perspective focus on the thought process by which people decide how to act. For Kitaro Sinabahad, the goal setting theory is the best approach to motivate the employees. It explains the mechanism which goal influence behavior and how finance can be moderated by goal characteristic, level of commitment, importance of goals, level of self-efficacy, feedback and task complexity. For specific goal, it is to create a well-defined specific goal that will make it easier to measure progress and evaluate whether the tasks are tracked for success. By giving the production team, led by the operation manager Tang Jingning, a specific number to hit, ambiguity is removed. This will help the employees to expect to direct their attention and effort toward waste sorting and processing efficiency. While feedback mechanism, it is to sustain motivation. Kitaro's neighborhood offer feedback. The clan culture established in the organization phase facilitate open communication. If the craft technician Muhammad Nabil create a new upcycle design, immediate feedback from the team and customer in eco-creation store reinforce his behavior and motivate him to continue innovation. Moving on, we talk about behavior approach. So behavior approach is an attempt to determine the unique behavior displayed by the effective leaders. At Kitaro Seram Berhad, a balance between job-centered behavior and employee-centered behavior is utilized depending on the department. So for job-centered behavior, it is primarily observed in the operation and production department. Given that the company deals with waste processing machinery and strict sorting requirement to avoid contamination, safety and efficiency are important. The operation and production manager, Tang Jingning, need to display a job-centered behavior by ensuring standard operation procedure (SOP) are followed strictly to meet the hierarchy culture elements of safety and quality control. While employee-centered behavior, it is displayed on the marketing and workshop department. It is it need a high level of creativity and community engagement. Leader like Selva Kumar on marketing department and Lokman on the workshop facilitator utilize employee-centered behavior. This align with company clan culture where leaders act as a mentor rather than strict enforcer, focusing on building a great team that can effectively engage with school and local council, prioritizing the job certification and personal growth of their team members. And lastly, I will talk about transactional and transformational leadership. Kitaro Sinabahat needed a blend of leadership style, but most of the time relying on transformational leadership to drive the long-term vision support by transactional leadership for daily operation. Transformational leadership, the chief executive officer, which is me, Ahmad Safawi, manifests transformational leadership. This style help employee to pursue organizational goals over self-interest. So inspirational motivation. Me, Safawi, have to provide the vision of redefining waste as a resources. He is inspiring the staff to see their work to not just handling trash, but to move Malaysia as a greener nation. While using intellectual simulation, the company foster an adhocracy culture that encourages risk-taking and innovation. The leadership encourages employees to challenge the status quo by finding new creative use for waste material that were previously discarded. So we will moving on and talk about transactional leadership, which is the operational approach, while the vision is transformational leadership. The daily education requires transactional leadership. So this is evident in the routine management of the store and factory. For instance, store supervisor Nur Izling Bratisa ensure that the store runs smoothly by clarifying roles and task requirements. Rewards and compliance are here you are used here, so the production team meets the yearly target set by the middle management team. This ensures the financial stability of the company is met through consistency productivity.
Controlling plays a very important role in the management of Kitaro Sdn Bhd. As a social enterprise, Kitaro must ensure that its mission and objectives are achieved while maintaining proper performance standards. Through effective controlling, management can monitor activities, correct problems, and ensure that organization goals are met in a sustainable and responsible manner. First control is financial control. Financial control at Kitaro begins with detailed budgeting for all departments, including operations, productions, marketing, workshops, and administrations. These budgets serve as guidelines to prevent overspending, especially since recycling involves high operational costs, such as waste collection, machinery maintenance, transportation, and electricity usage. Kitaro consistently tracks income generated from the eco-operation store, scrap art museum, and educational workshops. Such data are analyzed weekly and monthly to identify best-selling products and those that require redesign or promotion. Financial control also ensures that profits reinvested into community education and sustainability are properly documented and aligned with Kitaro's mission. Second is quality control. Quality control at Kitaro starts with inspecting recyclable materials such as plastic, wood, fabric, and metal for cleanliness, strength, and usability. Employees follow standard operating procedures (SOP) during sorting, cleaning, processing, and assembly. In addition, daily machine inspection and schedule servicing help maintain production efficiency and workplace safety. Finished product at Kitaro go through final inspections, including appearance checks, functional testing, and safety checks. Kitaro manages its operation based on the ISO 9001 quality management system. Craft technicians inspect product for durability and finishing, while operations manager ensure machines are functioning efficiently. Workshop facilitators ensure teaching quality and safety. Customer feedback from store, museum, and workshop is carefully analyzed and used to improve product, service, and community engagement. Next is structural control. Structural control at Kitaro is achieved through a clear hierarchical structure. The CEO focuses on long-term strategies, middle managers transform strategies into departmental actions, and supervisors manage daily operations. Departments are specialized, such as waste collection and production in the operation unit, customer service and sales in the eco-operation store, community engagement and training in the workshop unit, promotions and partnership in the marketing department, administration, paying salaries, and budgeting in the finance department. Formal rules such as SOP, safety guidelines, reporting schedule, and inventory procedure ensure consistency in operations. Communication is strengthened through weekly meetings, shared digital platform, and group messaging channels to improve coordination across departments. Last is strategic control. Strategic control ensures that Kitaro long-term strategies remain aligned with its mission and vision. Management monitors key goals such as expansion into new states, new recycled product lines, university collaborations, advanced recycling technologies, and partnerships with government agencies, NGO, and local councils. So analysis guides decision-making by identifying strengths like skill tough and strong partnerships, weaknesses such as high operation costs, opportunities from government sustainability programs, and threats from competition and price fluctuations. External trends including environmental policies, recycling technologies, and consumer demand for eco-friendly products are continuously monitored to keep Kitaro innovative and competitive.
In conclusion, Kitaro Sendirian Berhad was launched in 2025. It's a social enterprise that creates premium products from discarded materials while reinvesting part of its revenue into community development and environmental education program, guided by its vision to become Malaysia's leading social enterprise in transforming waste into sustainable products. Kitaro promotes recycling and environmental responsibility through its mission of turning waste into useful goods while building a sustainable and profitable enterprise. Its core principle focus on educating communities, reducing waste, ensuring financial sustainability, reinvesting profits into local initiatives, and creating green job opportunities. On this slide, we break down the conclusion into four key management aspects: planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. Starting with planning and organizing. Kitaro's planning and organizing processes are supported by a SWOT analysis, which highlights strengths in waste sorting expertise and strong partnerships, weaknesses in high operational costs and public misunderstanding, while the opportunities from government sustainability support and threat from competitors and unstable market price. The company operates under a hierarchical structure led by CEO Ahmad Safawi, supported by managers and staff responsible for operations, marketing, store management, workshop, and technical work, ensuring clear roles and efficient organization coordinations. Next, under leading and controlling, Kitaro practices effective leadership by motivating employees with specific, challenging, and achievable goals supported by daily objectives and continuous feedback. Its controlling function ensures all operation remains efficient and aligned with the company's mission through financial, quality, structural, and strategic control that maintain product standards, manage resources responsibly, clarify organizational rules, and adapt to evolving and sustainability trends.